A warning to parents and children. A series of college outbreaks serve as a reminder to get vaccinated against meningococcal disease. Famous photographer Ann Geddes, best known for her photos of babies, is raising awareness about this life-threatening disease. She encourages parents to really think about the vaccine.
Meningococcal disease is a sudden, aggressive disease that can lead literally to death within hours, and I can't emphasize how quickly this disease can overtake a person.
While working on her project, Protecting Our Tomorrows, Portraits of Meningococcal Disease, she became familiar with the devastation.
Those who survive are often left with lifelong disabilities, including loss of limbs. So this series that I photographed last year highlights the survivors of meningococcal disease who are, in effect, the lucky ones, because a lot of people just don't survive.
According to a recent survey, less than half of parents say they've discussed the disease with their children. Less than half of young adults know that meningitis can lead to serious health complications, which may include hospitalization, hearing loss, or amputation. Also, only 22% of young adults know that it's possible to die within 24 hours of early symptoms.
I have always been an advocate for vaccinations. In fact, for the last few years, I've been the global advocate for the United Nations Foundation Shot at Life initiative, which aims to get vaccines to children in countries where they're most needed.
Experts say parents should talk to their doctor now about what they can do to help protect their children against the potentially deadly disease before returning to school this fall.
We cannot predict who's most at risk. There are certain groups of people, but they're very rare in number, who have underlying medical conditions or congenital immune deficiencies or other things that may place them at risk. But the vast majority of cases that occur in our adolescents and young adults are occurring sporadically in people who are otherwise healthy.
Dr. Leonard Friedland is a public health expert and licensed pediatrician specializing in infectious disease vaccination for GSK. He tells us there are common symptoms associated with the disease.
Adolescents will report that they have headache, some nausea, perhaps a stiff neck, fever. They can develop a particular type of purple rash, but within hours they will often end up in a hospital with overwhelming infection.
It's probably not a well-known fact that globally, one child dies every 20 seconds from a vaccine-preventable illness, and that's just totally unacceptable.
In 2015, cases have been reported in college students at Providence College, the University of Oregon, and Yale University.
The best thing for me to do is to bring a human face to meningococcal disease, which is what I did last year when I photographed a series of 15 images of the survivors. And I think anybody looking at this series of images would surely be moved to action.
And this is what Anne has captured in her photographs. And these children will tell you that they want to be advocates about this disease because they want to prevent this in somebody else.
Giving you the best in California, I'm Gigi Copes, reporting for California Life.